Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Righteous Readings. My name is TyDazia.
And I'm Trishana.
All right. So, this is our first episode with you guys. So, I really want us to just introduce ourselves so you can get to know us and how we got here. So, like I said, my name is TyDazia, and me and Trey Shauna, I call her Trey, have been friends since sixth grade orientation. Like,
That's
soon as
crazy.
we got on the bus, we both just started laughing, and we still laughing right now. That's our friendship, full of laughter and
Right.
love. And in the past few years, I feel like our lives have changed so much. Trey has a whole family now. I've been
Yes.
cycling through my career, trying to figure out who I am. And I feel like we're both at this point now where we want to give our whole lives to God. Let me not speak for you, Trey, but at this point in my life, I just want to give my whole life, everything about me to God because I have gotten to the point where I'm like, God, you got it. You got all the control because I know God said don't say the word fool, don't call people fool, but I act foolish sometimes. I be acting a hot mess and
Yes. Same here.
going into
Same here.
30, I'm like, you know what, Lord, you was right all along. I don't know
Okay.
nothing. All this schooling, all this reading, all that. I'm just a baby. I don't know nothing. I'm seeking you
Okay.
for wisdom, Lord. And
Mhm.
I feel like that's what's gotten us to this point right here, where we're having this podcast and we're reading about God in any way that we can, not just in the Bible, but in other books as well.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just to piggyback off of what Ty was saying, we've known each other since sixth grade. It's been years of a friendship just built off of just being real, being honest, staying in communication. Things happen, people move, just all of that. But I can say that like it's been a solid friendship. And I appreciate her for that. Even her family, like they
Yes.
have become my family. And I'm just so
Yes.
grateful that God has just blessed me and her in such a tremendous way. Um, and for me, I'm trying to give my life full life to God. Um, just rededicating my life to God and just trying to make Him first in everything that I do. Just making sure that I consider Him. It's hard on this journey, on this walk, as we're growing, as we're going through life, and just different things that take place. It's hard. And, I'm hoping that through this
Mhm.
podcast, we can build a community with other believers, with other people who may want to know more about God, that even have a love for reading as well. And we can
Yes.
just tie
Yes.
all of that in together. So I'm excited about this journey, about this endeavor, and I believe God it will be with us through it all. So I'm
Yes.
excited.
Yes. I'm excited too. And it's crazy because I know both of us grew up in church. Like our journeys have been totally different, but I know you told me your granddaddy was a pastor. Your granddaddy had his
Yes.
own church. So you was probably born in the church.
Listen, yes, because I want to say y'all came to our church before, like years ago. Y'all had came
Yeah,
one
probably when we were still
Sunday.
in middle school.
Yeah, and I know like I would go to church with you and your mom and your
Yeah.
brothers. Like
All
like
day.
church has just all like church has always like been like there. Like God has always been there.
Yeah. We
So
used to
yes.
bounce churches because my grandma, she was the real church goer, and my mom, being a good daughter, she would go along with her and bring us too. And I remember
Mm.
me like praising God when I was a little kid, and everybody looking at me like, "Look at her." So I thank God for always having His hand on me. Because before I
Yes.
even really knew what was going on, I'm just so thankful. And I be saying, like, God, thank you for the protection. When I didn't even
Yes.
want it, thank you for your hand in my life and your protection
Okay.
for
Thank
always being
you.
there because, bruh, this world is crazy.
Hmm.
But we have a church home now. I'll probably be in there more than my mama now because I didn't have me playing games. I'll be there for
Me.
Bible study, 8 o'clock service. And what else do y'all need? I'll be here for a little while after
Yes.
long as I stay on the other side of the water. Don't hold me here forever. But I'm like, what do y'all need? When do y'all need it? Just give me the details so I'm aware. But I'm trying to
Yes.
be in the building. When it go down,
Okay.
I want to be in the building. Shoot.
Okay. Yes, it's very important to be planted in the church, to have a church home, just so you can grow and strengthen your relationship with God. I know recently I've been visiting different churches, and just trying to find a new place for me and my family to worship
You still need to come to Bethany.
collectively. Well, I've been to Bethany, but it was years ago. But I can always come
Yeah.
visit.
Come
It's
visit
been so
Bethany.
long. It's
Yeah.
been so long.
Yeah, let
I'm
me
gonna
know
have to
if you ever
come.
want to go because I know them kids probably not trying to go to 8 o'clock service. So just let me know ahead of time so I can get ready to go to 10 o'clock
Oh,
service.
we. Yes, yes. I am a mom. I have three kids, so my life is very busy, you guys. Okay, but I'm gonna make time for this and make time for God. Okay, regardless.
Yes. It won't make time for nothing else. We gotta make time to read this book, shoot.
Okay.
Cause one thing about it, my mom used to always tell me I'll be boo-hoo crying to her. And she'll be like, well, just talk to God, read your Bible. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I just want my problem solved. I don't want to work for it. I've been working
Oh.
hard enough, but I gotta keep working for it. And I never said that out loud, but that's the attitude that I gave.
Mhm.
And after reading it, I was like, Mom, you was right. You was
You was
absolutely
right
right. And
all
she's like, I
along.
told
You
you.
was right all along.
The answers literally to everything is in that little book. Not even a little book. This big
Everything.
boy. This she's that's big boy.
I love that Bible. It's pretty. That pink
Sure.
Bible.
And it's just thank you. I got it from Amazon. I wish I had a Amazon shop.
It's
Right.
cute.
But nah, I just got it from Amazon. It's the King James
Okay.
version. Oops.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hmm.
I didn't bring my Bible with me, but I I have difficulty reading the KJV version. Like I can read it, but I don't understand it. So my favorite version is NLT, just because I can kind of understand it better. But that's just me.
I haven't read
Everybody.
that version before. I for a while I was reading. Even now, I still go back to it. The NIV version. I read that
Okay,
one.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know NIV too. Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
But
Well,
no
we
matter what you
definitely
read,
wanna
it's still juicy. Shoot, I be scared
cause
sometimes. You be scared reading the Bible
the Bible is really tea. Like it's drama.
sometimes. Drama fad. I be looking. I be like, Lord, was you talking to me when you said that? I'm scared. What you about to do? What you about to do in my life? Even when I ask for good things, though, I be looking like, Lord, I'm scared. How you about to get this to me? I'm like, Lord, help me to walk with
How?
grace. Now I gotta worry about what he gonna throw at me to help me move with grace. What
Okay.
situation he gonna put me in to see how I act?
Because that's exactly what he did. Because I'd be like, God, help me to have patience, and He'll send somebody to pluck my
To test
nerves.
your patience.
I'm like, these people is
Girl.
getting on my nerves. I'm like, oh, I did ask God for patience. Like, Lord, help me, and really help me, Lord, help me, because I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's only by the grace of God. Because I can't do it by myself. I can't be kind and nice by myself. Like, if it was up to me,
Mm-mm.
everybody would have it. Okay.
Yes. And exactly how I want them to have it. Not no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The way I'm feeling in the moment, that's how you got to get it.
Okay. But
Sure.
yes, but I thank
But
God
I
for the
just be
Holy.
having
I
to
thank
ask
God.
talk to myself like, Lord, please.
Whew.
And I think that's a big change that I've had in the last few years is
Mhm.
like, I legit be talking to God all day long.
Mhm.
Like, every situation, my Lord, how you want me to move? How you want me to do this? God, show me something. Move, Lord, please.
Okay.
Even like thanking God, like, whew. Because what I would have did before, Lord, thank you for bringing me out of that. Thank you for
Yes.
healing me from all that pain so I can react to things better. Because, boy,
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
I think that talking to God more has been freeing because
Mhm.
I used to be a public defender and I used to get real stressed out. Everybody knows it is a high stress job, a lot of clients, a lot of
Yeah.
places to be, always in court 24/7. And I was just not in my Bible, not in my word, well, his
Mhm.
word, not really going to church at all, just holidays, Mother's Day. And when I was stressed out, I'm like, God, just fix it. And I'll listen to some Christian music.
Mhm.
I'll listen to Trinity, God's Grace, and Boo Hoo Cry. But learning what I'm learning about myself and my relationship with God and how it was not intimate at all.
Mhm.
Like, I used to treat God like a genie in a bottle. Like, he was my servant. Like, I knew my little words. God, you said no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You said I should prosper wherever I go. Why am I not
Uh-huh.
prospering?
Uh-huh.
I don't do nothing. I ain't did. God said our only purpose on this earth is to serve.
To serve. To serve.
And I'm looking to be served.
Come on.
That was my problem.
Well, as people, we're selfish. We're
Yep,
selfish
I
beings.
know. Hmm.
So
Very. And entitled.
very much so.
Prideful. Let's talk about the pride.
Cause
Girl.
baby, we will walk in pride so heavy. The way I walked in pride, like what, 2 years ago? Just thinking I know it all, thinking I'm right, don't want to apologize, standing on
I know he
what I
wanted to
think.
jest. I know he did. I know he
I know
wanted
he
to
was sick of
jest.
me, sick of me.
Ooh, just caught back as far as he can. He did some instances. And some points he did. He did pop me upside my head.
Oh my goodness. I thank
Because
God.
when he said stop and sit down and listen, he gonna sit you down.
Listen.
Girl.
Whew. Mm-mm.
But I thank God for the 75 hard challenge. I know that sounds crazy.
Okay.
But I started the year doing the 75 hard challenge,
Mhm.
and I if you know anything about a challenge, one of the things that you have to do is read for 10 minutes every day. 10 pages a day. Read 10 pages a day,
Amazing.
excuse me. And so
Okay.
I was like, they have to be nonfiction. I've been listening to Megan Ashley. She's been talking about this book forever. Let me go ahead and read what's it called?
The bait of Satan.
The Beta Satan. Let me go ahead and read Beta Satan so I can go ahead and get a little bit more understanding. So I read that and I said, "Ooh, that was a good one." I see why she won't stop talking about that book. And then I read
Listen.
All of God. And while I was reading All of God, I said, Trey, you got to read this book. You got to read Bait of Satan. She read it. Then I passed her All of God, both of them by John Bevere. And I was just like, the way I'm talking about these books, girl, we need a book club. And I've been wanting to be a part of a book club for years. But I always tell myself, girl, you read too slow. Don't join a book club. Don't start a book club because you read entirely too slow. But being in that challenge and reading 10 pages a day, I was like, I'm shooting through these books. I can't read fast if I just set the time aside. And that's a word because I should be setting time aside to read my word anyway, every day.
Anyway. Anyway, absolutely.
Cause how you
Absolutely.
gonna hear him talking if you don't know how he talk?
If you don't know him, because you got to get in your word to know him.
Right. You don't know the language he used. You don't know the signs that he showed. You don't know nothing about him because you haven't even opened up your
Mhm.
book not once. You going off of some little cute quotes off of the shade room.
Talk about the sis. 'Cause they be
I'm just
they be quick
saying.
to share a social media post. They be like, baby, do you know him?
You don't even know the reference of
Do
that
you know him?
quote.
Talk about it.
Hmm.
But yes,
So
I thank God that the 75 Hard Challenge even inspire you to, you know, come up with this project and this idea and all of it. Like, I believe it was for a purpose. And
yes.
we're going to walk in that. Because I never thought that I would be doing anything in reference to a book club. I've always loved to read, but do I read like I'm supposed to? Not always. You know, we get busy. We're constantly on our phones. I feel like technology has just overtaken a lot just in this generation, in this world. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's always
Short
good to
attention
just
spans.
have a book. Yeah, it's good to have a book. Like, read. We need to read. What was the, what was the song back in the day? Get a book, get a book.
Girl, and something else about
Get
us,
you a book.
y'all, we grew up in gifted programs. So our backbone is reading. And for
Literally.
us to drop off and get back to our roots, this is gonna be fun. This is about to be real fun.
Oh god.
Girl.
But yes.
Sure. But I just
So oh, go ahead.
I don't know how I came up with the name Righteous Readings, but it reminded me of Reading Rainbow. So, because the double R, Reading Rainbow.
Okay. Yeah, that was my show.
So, I'm just,
Okay.
I think it's a cute name, and I feel like we should be, as people walking in Christ, we should be walking in righteousness as well. I feel
Absolutely.
like in everything that we do, we should be uplifting God and His ways, and we definitely should be portraying them. Like the book says, we are imperfect. We are gonna do things different than we often say them. But I feel like us walking in righteousness, having that as our goal, is a great
Right.
way to start. Especially if we want to get deeper in a relationship with God.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I agree.
And
I
another
definitely
thing
agree.
about starting a book club is, like Trey was saying, I think having a community of believers, people who also like to read, people who also are in their journey to know God more and actually have
Mm,
an intimate relationship with God,
yes.
is gonna hold us accountable for our own relationships and also have people to talk to. Because one of the reasons why I handed Trey those books is because I want to talk to somebody about them.
Yes.
I'll be reading and be like, "Oh, babe," talking to my boyfriend. This what I just read. When you're doing something new, you just want everybody to know you're doing it because you're so excited.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I just was so excited to always talk to him about it. I was like, I want to talk to somebody who read it. I know he's not about
Okay.
to read it, but Trey
Uh-huh.
might read it. So I like, and my girl, that's why I love her. She was like, "Let's do it. I'm gonna read it
Yeah.
and get this done." And
I
I've been
was
having
excited
fun.
to read it. Like because the crazy thing is I've been watching Megan Ashley too, and just her talking about different books, and I was like, I have been interested in reading his books for a while, but I just never got it. So
Mm,
hey, it was meant to happen. It was meant for me to read it.
yeah. When you just keep hearing songs, it's just, to me, I'm like, let me see what the hype about. Is you telling the truth
Okay.
or you just yapping? And one no cap. Shoot. It was good. I encourage
Listen,
a lot of people to read it. It goes into a lot of stuff. All of God also goes into a lot of good stuff too. But
the
maybe we'll
fear of
read that
God.
as part of the book club one day. I don't mind rereading them because they were good.
Yeah, they're good books. Yeah.
Yeah, nice stories. And the funny thing about me is I was an English major in college, and I will always tell anybody I would rather read a fiction book because it's gonna tell more truth than nonfiction is. People
Mm,
gonna skirt around the stuff that's supposedly nonfiction, but in fiction, people are more courageous to tell the truth and the whole truth. Even though the story itself might not be real, what's going on in society at the time is very real.
right.
And they're gonna say what need to be said. But reading these books, I was just like, I am having fun reading these, and the good thing about John Bevere, he always puts the quote. He'll say what he needs to say, and he'll also put the verse from the Bible in
Yes,
it too.
yes.
So yeah,
He
I
always references back. Yep.
because if you don't believe me, believe God, and I love that. I love that.
Okay.
Shoot. So my pastor actually does that. When he's teaching us, he'll make sure that we know he's not just
Okay.
saying this to make us feel bad or to make us feel good. This is what God said.
Okay.
So
That's what the word said.
yeah, but yeah, um, yeah. What
So,
else
do
do
you
we
want to
need?
introduce our book that we're reading, our first book?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so Tanisha asked me, she was like, do you have any suggestions on what we should read for our first book? I was like, girl, let me see. So I follow this Christian influencer, and his name is Norris Johnson. And he recommended, when I was watching a live one day, the book
We just
called
plugging everybody.
Mirror. Huh?
We just plugging everybody.
Okay. I'm telling you,
Go ahead.
that's a good influencer. Like, he's a prophet, a preacher. Just, if you ever on YouTube, just go up there and research Norris Johnson. But the book is called Mere Christianity. I took the cover off. Oh, okay, TyDazia. TyDazia has it, but it's called Mere Christianity, and we recently dived into the first part of the book, and so far, I like it. When I first started reading it, I was a little like, okay, what's this about? But after just kind of getting through like that first part, I was like, okay, like I like how deep he went. I don't know, it's good. We're gonna talk more about it later, but it was good, and I feel like if you want to, just grow in your walk with God, and if you love to read, Mere Christianity is a good book to dive into. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's our first book.
I feel like getting a good book about Christianity is good for beginners, like people who, like you said, don't want to read King James because it's hard to understand all the time. Or
Hmm.
reading the Bible in general is sometimes hard to understand because it's very there's a lot of imagery, there's a lot
Hmm.
of weird names, not weird, but different names that we aren't used to. Um
Yes.
and sometimes the Bible go on tangents when you're looking at bloodlines and you're like, why do I need to know this? Can we just get to the point? So sometimes reading a
Yes.
book about something that you want to get from the Bible, or
Hmm.
just start how you should start your journey and your walk in faith, what it could potentially look like, or what are the core things that you should be learning, it's
Right.
good to read a book because they're gonna say it in layman terms. They're gonna say it in a way. Hopefully, if you get a good one, that you can understand exactly what the message is that you're supposed to be getting. And I feel like the more I read other books outside of the Bible, the
Hmm.
more I was able to understand what was going on, because I'm like, it's not that deep. I can skip over some of
Hmm.
this stuff, but I'm looking like that's why you need to know the bloodline. Like when they talk, if you ever read Genesis,
Hmm.
and God told Abraham that his seed was gonna be as big as as many as the grains of sand.
Right.
That's why you need to know the lineage.
Okay. That's why.
Because it went all the way to David, to Jesus,
To Jesus,
to us. Like that's
literally.
why you need to fully understand those things. It's not just for nothing. Ain't nobody just writing just to write.
Yeah. He didn't want the bloodline there for no reason. And I also feel like God cares about the details. He cares about the details. So he's gonna give you everything. Everything that you need to know, whatever it may be, whatever story it is, he's going to give you the details. Because I believe he cares about the details of our lives too, not just the people that were in the Bible, but our lives. How we present ourselves, what we say out of our mouths, what we wear, what we eat. Like, he cares about the details. And we just have to learn to be considerate of God, through those different things that we're navigating.
And it's all to
Yeah,
protect us. Cause people be like, why we gotta eat like that? Why we can't have sex out of marriage? Why we
that
can't talk to who we
too.
want to talk to? Why we gotta be equally yoked?
That
To
too.
protect you,
To
baby.
protect. Absolutely.
People
That's
quit to say
good.
why we got problems that we have in the world if God's so omniscient.
That's
Because we
good.
hard headed. We don't listen. We do what we want to do. We pick and choose which rules we want to follow, which rules make
Pick
us look
and
good and feel good,
choose.
and
Pick and
wonder why
choose.
we be in mess.
Well, you better
And
preach. Okay.
I know from experience.
Okay. Same here. Same here,
Shoot.
baby. Because I was not always walking with God. Okay.
Huh.
I was not always walking
I'm
with
talking
God.
because it was me. It was me. I was the one being hard headed. I was the
It
one
was
that
it was
listening.
me. Whew. Thank
I'm
God.
not even gonna hold you. I was the problem in my life.
It was me.
God won't do nothing except watching me walk how I wanted to walk.
Listen.
He kept
Yeah.
trying to give me a hint, saying, "Go this way, go this way." It's hard because you're not going the right way, and
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I'm gonna go that way anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna see. Let me just see for myself,
Let
Lord.
me see for myself.
And hard headed.
I'll cry.
Why do you want to see for yourself? But go ahead. I gave you free will because I want to see you do it on your own. I want you to come to me on your own. Love
Yeah.
me just because you want to love me, not because I said so. Girl.
I'm
And I know I sound
crying.
crazy. People might say it ain't that deep, but it is to me.
It is. It
Shoot.
is.
It serves to me.
It's that deep. I feel like the more you get to know God, the deeper like your reverence for him becomes because it's
For sure.
like this is serious. Like I can't play around.
Mm-hmm.
I have been playing around for 20 years, for 15 years. I've been playing around. I need to come on at this big age. You gonna be 30 this year, time. I'm gonna be 30. Like at this big age, it's
What
just
is you
time to be
waiting for?
serious. It's time to be serious with God. 'Cause I mean, he's serious with us. Like,
Yes. I don't know about you, but my father don't play by me.
okay,
Hmm.
so that's really my
You
daddy.
love me.
That's my daddy. I love him real bad.
Real bad.
Like, yes,
Shoot.
I have an earthly father, but my daddy in heaven, like, he'll never leave me. He'll never forsake me. Like, I can count on him. Not saying that I can't count on
Mm-hmm.
my earthly father, but if I didn't have an earthly father, or if he wasn't necessarily a good father, I can depend on my
Mm-hmm.
heavenly father. TyDazia can depend on her heavenly father,
Right.
and for that, I'm grateful because I'm his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
We his daughters. At the end of the day,
Right. Amen. Shoot. Well, yeah. I am thankful for you, Trey. Thankful for Lord giving us this idea to have a podcast and a book club.
yes,
If anyone is interested, the book club is open on Facebook. It's just called Righteous Readings. It's Instagram, and we'll be posting on Spotify, Apple Music, and probably some other places. But once we really start posting, y'all will be the first ones to know.
yes. So make sure y'all follow and like, subscribe. I believe we're going to be on YouTube, all of those
Yes.
different platforms. So yeah, just come on this journey with us. It's going to be fun. We're going to learn some things. I'm excited. I'm
Yes,
excited.
I'm definitely excited to keep on learning and
This is the
seeing
year. Okay, go ahead. This
2025.
2025 is the year. Okay.
Yes, I agree with that. It
She
feels
had to
good.
pause for a minute.
Yes, just to feel it, to internalize it, just for a second. Cause woo, yes.
Yes.
But thank y'all for showing us some love, coming in, and we hope to see you guys again. I hope you guys read the books along
Yes.
with us. Like I said, like Trey said, the first one is Mere Christianity. Please read along with us. Mere Christianity by
Yes.
C.S. Lewis.
C.S.
It'll be
Lewis. Yes.
posted on all of our socials. And feel free to comment what you guys have think about the book, and
Mhm.
what do you guys think we should read next? What are you interested in reading next? We're in this together. We're in this
Yes.
journey
Give us
together.
some suggestions. We love suggestions. So yeah, if you know of any good Christian books, let us know.